I'm Cath Daley. Welcome to your first free Beginning to Winning learning video. Beginning to Winning is all about helping you to increase your success in generating and winning new business. And it takes you through the whole process from that first meeting, making new business contacts, through subsequent meetings, building deeper business relationships, through a pre-qualification questionnaire, completing a tender or a proposal or a bid, through to a presentation, an interview, and beyond. It covers a whole range of tools and techniques that take you through the whole process that have helped our clients to win billions of pounds worth of contracts. This is not about throwing out what you already do. It's about tweaking what you do to make it even more effective. And the strategy that I'm going to share with you now enables you to identify which bits in your business generation process that you need to tweak. And it's a three-part activity, and in order to complete this you need a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. So if you haven't got one handy, you may want to pause this while you go and get one. So I assume you've got a pen and pencil handy. First part then is to draw this oval with 10 spokes coming out of it on your piece of paper. And inside the oval, write, as you can see on here, generating and winning new business. Because in a moment, not just yet, but when I say go, I want you to think about that whole process of generating a new business as it applies to you. So that whole process going from making new business contacts, maybe at a business event or a networking event, through meetings with potential clients, to writing proposals and submissions, to doing presentations and winning the contract. As you think of all of that as a business generation process, I want you to write down in a moment, not just yet, I want you to write down the first 10 words that pop into your head when you think about that process. Now, I don't want you to censor them. They have to be the first 10 words, and keep them to single words if you can, one word to a line. You've got 30 seconds to do it, okay? Off you go. So one word to a line. Must be the first 10 words. Try and keep it to single words if you can. Don't censor them. First 10 words. Only got a few seconds left. Time up. And stop. So, now you should have 10 words on here that you associate with the whole process of generating and winning new business. Now, the next stage of this activity is to look at each one of those words in turn and think about how it makes you feel. And if it produces positive feelings in you, if it has a positive connotation, so it's something that you like doing or you feel really good about, then give it a +1 score. If you don't really feel anything about it, it doesn't bother you one way or the other, then it's fairly neutral. Give it a 0. And if when you look at that word, it has a negative association for you, or it really produces feelings of that you dislike, then give it a -1. And again, you might want to pause this video while you score those words. So now you will have a score anywhere between +10 and -10. If you've got +10 as your score, then I would suggest that you feel really positive about the whole process of generating new business, and you've probably got the results that you want from it. If it's less than +10, then there is something that you can tweak. There'll be some part of the process that actually needs to be changed if you're going to generate the new business that you want. And I would suggest that you start with the words that have given, that you've got a -1 score. So, to give you an example, if you have networking as one of your words, for many people they have negative feelings about networking. Now, you might not be one of them, but if you feel negatively about networking, then you are never going to get the results that you want from it. Because our feelings determine our behaviours, which in turn determine our results. So if you have PQQ down here that's got a -1 by it, then no matter how much effort and time you put into your PQQ, if you are feeling negative about it, then that will be reflected in the outcome. And so what I would suggest is that you think about improving those areas on this map. And by the way, this is an example of something called a thinking map. Concentrate on the areas on this map that have got a negative score for you, because when you change those to a positive score, you'll notice a significant change in your results. Now, this technique is very powerful because you can use it again to drill down even further to find out exactly what it is that's holding you back. So say, for example, networking's got a -1, then you can actually do this whole exercise again, putting networking in there. What is it about networking that you don't like? What is it about networking, or whatever it might be for you, that produces those negative feelings? And then do the same process again and score it again. Now, this can be a really, really powerful technique to use with your staff as well, because it helps you to identify the areas in your business where you are generating new business or not. And if you're not getting the results that you want, then chances are it's due to one of these not being as you want it to be. Beginning to Winning provides a whole range of tools and techniques in bite-sized chunks that will enable you to overcome whatever is holding you back so that you can increase your success at generating and winning new business. I hope you've enjoyed this and have found it to be valuable. You can find out more about just what's involved in Beginning to Winning at www.beginning2winning.com.